Good afternoon everyone. Today we're going to be making a lovely lemongrass and coconut curry. So I have all the ingredients in front of me, so let's get started. So the ingredients we'll be using today for our lemongrass curry are spring onions, lemongrass, fresh ginger, garlic, olive oil. I'm using a vegetable stock, you can use chicken stock. I have coconut milk, I have a lovely Thai green curry paste, fish sauce, which is optional at the end, some salt and pepper, and the vegetables I'm using runner beans, squash, eggplants, zucchini and capsicum. But you can change the vegetables to what suits you. So it's entirely up to you what vegetables you use. This is the combination I'm using today. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is prepare all the vegetables. Now with the lemongrass, what I'm going to do with the lemongrass, I'm just going to cut off the end pieces and I'm going to remove the outer layer. So this hard layer, I'm going to remove that, and then I'm going to give it a good bash with the rolling pin. So we want the softer layer inside. So remove that layer there. Might just take another one off. So just remove the outer layer, and then I'm just going to give it a little bit of a with the rolling pin, and just throw these away, and then we're going to slice this up. Okay, I'm just going to slice the lemongrass. I want it nice and small little slices. And then we're going to cross chop the garlic and the ginger. I'm just going to roughly chop that, and then I'll cross chop that. And next we're going to do the ginger. Now with the ginger, instead of cutting or peeling the skin off, what I'm going to do is I'm just using the edge of the knife and I'm just scraping the skin. And that way we don't waste all the ginger, because ginger is quite expensive, so we don't want to waste all this lovely ginger by peeling the skin. So you can see it all comes off nice and easy, so we just give it a little scrape, and then we're going to cross chop that, and I'm just going to add that to the garlic because we're going to cook that together. That's all nicely cross chopped. I'm just going to add that to the ginger, to the garlic. So we've got the garlic and ginger in this little jar here. We've got the lemongrass here. So now I'm going to do the spring onions. So what we're going to do with the spring onions is we're just going to cut off, just move these two over here. We're going to cut off the end piece here. So they're the pieces we don't want. And I'm just going to take the outer skin off the spring onion as well. So we don't want that either. I'm going to also take this section off. It's the only piece I want. So they're the pieces I'm keeping. I just want this in slices, so I'm just going to slice that nice and small. All nicely sliced. I'm just going to pop that in this other little. Now with the runner beans, I'm just going to take the tops and the tails off. So I've taken the ends off, and I'm just going to roughly chop these. Once again, it's entirely up to you how big or small you have the vegetables. It's your curry, so you decide whether you want them big or smaller. Just bear in mind how small they are depends on how much time you need to cook them. So the next things we're going to do are the squash. So I'm just going to cut the little ends off the squash. And I might just cut them in quarters and then in half again. With the eggplant, same thing. I'm just going to cut the end off, and then I'm just going to run down the middle like this, and then just dice it. Might actually find it easier cut it on the side. The skin's quite tough on our eggplant, so you bear that in mind. Capsicum, I'm just going to cut the middle bit out, and then I'm going to cut into slices, and then I'm going to dice it. Lovely, beautiful array of colours. I'm glad I've got the yellow squash. It adds a little, rather than having all green. Nothing wrong with green vegetables though, I must say. Okay. A little bit big, those ones, I think. There we go, we're all ready to start cooking. We've got all our vegetables chopped. All the vegetables prepared and chopped up, so we're going to start cooking. So I've got the wok on, and I'm just going to add the oil, and then we're going to put the curry. I've got this Thai green curry paste. Now, entirely up to you how much you use. In class we use 1 tablespoon. Okay, so that's ready now. We're going to add the spring onions. And so you want the Thai sauce. I can really smell the Thai curry paste. So you just want to cook these for a couple of minutes until they're soft. Okay, and now I'm going to add just about half the coconut milk. I'm just going to add half the coconut milk until it starts thickening. Once it starts thickening a little bit, I'm going to add the stock, the vegetables and the lemongrass. So just leave that for a couple of minutes. It's bubbling away nicely, so I'm going to add our vegetables now. Lots of vegetables. And I'm going to add the stock. Give that a stir. And the lemongrass. We're just going to cook that away until the veggies are nice and soft. And then we'll add some more coconut milk and fish stock towards the end of cooking. So that's been cooking for about 20 minutes now. All the vegetables are lovely. This is when you'll add the fish sauce. So I'm just going to add a couple of little drops of fish sauce. Now the fish sauce itself doesn't smell the best, but don't be deterred by that because it does add so much flavour to the curry. It's just beautiful. So just mix that in, and then I'm going to dish up. Here we have it, the lovely lemongrass and coconut curry. It really is absolutely delicious. I'm just going to have another taste because it's so beautiful. I've been eating it while I've been cooking it. I haven't been able to resist. That's just so full of flavour. And I know, guys, at school, all of you like this. So I hope you'll be making it at home for your mums and dads. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.